Welcome to the first episode of Season 2 of Dinosaur Island. We're at the Rex nest. They went out hunting, but if we look over, we can see the Rex babies resting. The first to wake up is Spots. He's done his parents are gone. If this is the case, I can go exploring. Usually, ever since Season 1 ended, they've been going out exploring when their parents go out hunting. Closet and Slime have just woken up. It seems that Hunchback and Redhead are very deep sleepers, but it seems the Hunchback has woken up. Redhead is still recovering from the attack from the Actosaurus, but he's definitely better. He's still shaky sometimes. His legs hurt a little bit still, but he's recovering fast. Before they go exploring, Spots hears something. He hears rustling in the grass. Since he's the toughest one of the group, he's the one that has to protect his brothers and sister. Redhead is actually a female T-Rex baby. But the thing that's causing all this commotion is this Dimetrodon. It looks like it came from the Middlelands, or it's a baby Dimetrodon. It looks like it's a baby Dimetrodon. It looks a lot like Yellow Jacket, but it isn't him. Yellow Jacket's a little bit bigger than this one. This one could have came from the Middlelands, but we don't know. Let's see. Usually the baby Dimetrodon will run away. But if it's an adult, it will try to fight back. Seems like this baby is actually furious. But it decides to run away. The babies decide to chase it. He stopped dead in his tracks because there is a stampeding herd going towards the Dimetrodon. Hercules Pachyrhinosaurus is stampeded over him. They have just witnessed a herd stampede over this poor baby Dimetrodon. Claus looks over to it. They start to feast on it. Lime hears something. Fast footsteps. Lime signals for them to hide. Spots is the biggest out of them all, so he doesn't know where to hide, so he runs away. Hunchback follows Spots as the Rex babies hide. Coming is somebody you haven't seen in a very long time, Mossback. She seems to be alone, but she isn't. With her new mate, Red. Yes. Since when Ice died, Red has mourned the death of his mate, but Mossback has wanted a mate for a very long time. So they have decided to be mates. They are following the herd, but they seem to have stopped. And since episode 1 of season 1, now we've learned that Tarbosaurs have very bad eyesight. Like when Shannon charged over at Mossback. I think it's just another dead carcass. I think Claws is another dead carcass. But they do find the dead carcass of the Metrodon. They take a quick bite out of it before walking off. Claws is trying to drag it somewhere. But Spots helps him. It seems that they're staying in this abandoned den. We could see there's a couple of three rotted eggs in the nest. This must have been a huge nest. Must have been probably the Patasaurus nest in Hercules' herd. Redhead has done enough running. She is very tired, so she falls to the floor sleeping. Rex babies haven't eaten in 2 days. They eat at least 5 meals a day. So they're devouring this carcass. Spots decides to eat it too. Redhead also decides to join. We see the Rex babies, but where's the carcass? Oh, never mind. Lime truly wonders where their home is. Because in fact, the Rex family is back at the nest looking for them. They are lost. Claus hears giant footsteps and he runs in the bushes. So does Hunchback. Spot tries to wake them Redhead and Lime up. The footsteps get faster and faster. Redhead, Hunchback, and Spots have to lay down because the whatever this dinosaur is that's coming towards this nest, this abandoned nest, they have to lay down or else they'll be seen. The only ones that can stand up is Lime and Claus, because Claus can blend in with the dirt and Lime can blend in with the grass. We see this dead Pachycephalosaur. It seems the Tarbosaurs have gotten their meal. And no, this is not Hammer. Mossback notices the skeleton of the Dimetrodon. There's barely any meat left on it because the Rex babies are starving. Red gets the last remaining meat on it. They start feasting. But little did they know, they're in the territory of a very angry Acrocanthosaurus. They try to fight him off, but he's too strong, too big and too strong. He kills Red. Mossback is dead. This is the Acrocanthosaurus' territory, but he usually stays in another part. He's looking around his territory to see if there's anybody trying to take it. But before they can get back to the nest, the Acrocanthosaurus takes the body of the Pachycephalosaur. The Rex babies back away a little bit. It is Hercules, the Pachyrhinosaurus' herd. He is waiting for somebody. Somebody very special to him. And that person that is very special is Mango, the Pachyrhinosaurus. The Pachyrhinosaurs are very rare on this island. They're going extinct, but we're trying to help their population. Mango and Hercules are some of the only Pachyrhinosaurs on the islands. Now, Mango is deformed because the spikes on his head, or horns on his head, keep growing for the rest of his life. For he has to knock them off trees. For Hercules, his is normal, but Mango has it deformed. And then we see two Parasaurolophuses, one being Para, and a good friend of Mango. He was the first member of the herd, and soon joining after Para was Bruce. And then later joining was the other Parasaurolophus that is Para's mate. Para also knows Hercules, and they've also been good friends. Bruce is an Apatosaurus. He is sizing the female up, but the female is not interested right now. They start to feast together. Mango has met the mother Triceratops, the mother of Trihorn, Red Crown, and Dark. He has only met Trihorn, but has never met Dark. Hammer's still mourning the death of her daughter. The baby Stegosaur, Red Streak, or Red Spike, is still mourning the death of his mother. This Parasaurolophus has joined Hercules' herd, and they decide to feast together. pair and the female are hiding something. This baby parrots are office. We shall call Stripes. And they are also protecting this little baby stegosaurus. Yeah. Red Spike is glad to see another member of his species after his mother died. But the herd is getting ready for a new leader. For the ceratopsians are going to have to fight and see who's the new leader. Trihorn is getting trained in Dark is soon to be trained. The Rex babies are enjoying watching them. Well, because they're very bored. They don't. If Mango or anybody of the herd sees them, they won't hesitate to kill the Rex babies because one day these Rex babies could be a big threat to the herd. So they decide to go to sleep. These Rex babies are actually pretty smart, well, for babies. Thank you for joining us in Dinosaur Island Season 2, the first episode, Lost in a Great Big World.